Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to your Pueblo County Sports Experience. I'm Caleb McClure.
And I'm Devin Meyer.
And we're here with Andy.
How's it going, guys?
I'm doing all right, Andy.
It's
How
good,
are you?
Andy. You know, we've missed a couple weeks here. And
Been a few.
Been 3.
Been 3. And so, unfortunately, we're the most horrible and consistent podcasters in the entire world. But that is what it is. We've all been super busy, and I'm sure there's a fantastic reason for it.
I'm sure of it.
I'm sure, and we'll come up with that reason eventually.
Senior ditch week.
Senior ditch week is what started it all.
Yeah, we were being consistent, and then senior ditch week just spiraled us.
Yeah, crashed out, if you will. So we've got a lot to cover today. A lot of sports going on this spring season. So I think we should get into it.
All right, let's do it.
What do you say we kick it off with some baseball?
I would say that's a great idea, Devin. So currently our baseball team, overall, they are 13-5. In league, they are 5-1, putting us in the second position in league play. We are only second to East right now, surprisingly enough. Both of us are 5-1. East has lost to West one time. That's the reason for their loss. But County has lost to East. So unfortunately, even though we're both 5-1, because East has beat us, does put us in the second place position, which is kind of crazy, you know. Don't see East up there a lot.
No, I was very surprised about that.
I think just looking at the runs for and runs against at the moment, and you know, especially outside of league play, it seems like East is a really low scoring team. They're seems like they rely on a lot of their pitching, and probably, going off my past experiences with East, they're a really small ball kind of team. Kind of seems like they're relying a lot on their pitching, and
Well, from what I understand too, talking to some of the players this week, is just that East is just really solid defensively.
Gotcha.
They're really good defensively, and then
solid defense and solid pitching kind of seems like the name of their game, because you look at the runs for and runs against in league play. County has 15 more runs for and only 1 more run against. So it kind of just seems like East is just eking out these low scoring games. We had the 6-5 loss against them on the 23rd. And that was, I think, their highest scoring game so far in league play this year.
Yeah.
So definitely a defensive team.
That's why I brought that up is, we only lost 6-5. It was broken down kind of weirdly. So we both scored 5 runs in the first inning. And then the only other score that was made the entire game was East scored a run in the 6th inning. And County just wasn't able to bring it back after that. Only 2 errors from
really
County.
Weird. That's really weird.
Yeah, really weird that we both just scored 5 runs in the first and then nothing the entire game.
Pueblo East did not submit stats.
Yeah, we only have stats for Pueblo County here. Not a good hitting day.
Yeah, but
It was okay.
A paltry 192 team batting average that day.
Yeah. We had Donovan and Jonathan with batting 500 on the day. Roy batting 250. Cohen batting a 333. But everyone else, zeros across the board.
That is crazy.
So not a great day offensively
Donovan
for
Walsh,
us.
though, with a 2-hit game. Not the worst.
Donovan Walsh has been really, really good this year.
That's why he's our leadoff hitter, dude. He's a baller, bro. His average is kind of insane. He's just swinging it really well this year. Really solid contact hitter this year.
Did we pitch 4 pitchers this game? We must have, right?
So this is still hitting. These are their hitting stats.
Oh. That would make so much more sense.
Yeah.
So that's K's against.
Yeah,
Okay.
Jonathan walked once. Roy struck out once. Luke struck out once. Yeah.
Cone Glenn hit by pitch. We did have 3 pitchers in this game. We pitched Jonathan, Cone, and JJ.
Cohen Glenn was credited with the loss.
Yeah, that's kind of lame.
Which is kind of lame because I don't think that was his runner.
No, I mean look at
So
his ERA.
so he
dude.
came in and inherited JJ Barger's runner, but he gets credited with the loss, which sucks.
Unfortunate how the stats work on that. So yeah, like we said, that puts us into the second position. The April 30th, which is today, day of recording, not day of release. The Pueblo County Hornets are going up against Pueblo South, which we have not played. Oh, we have played this season. We beat them 4-3. Kind of a close game. Oh, that's right.
That's the one we streamed. We streamed the Pueblo South.
We were there
game.
for that game. Oh my goodness. So yeah, we were there for that game, and we barely won that game.
Speaking of the streams, you guys want to talk a little bit about our experience streaming these past few games?
Instead.
You're talking about the games that we streamed at Runyon?
Yes. You guys want to talk about the games that we streamed at Runyon?
Yeah.
Both went really good.
Yeah, they both went really good. We streamed the South game and we streamed the
West game.
And those were really fun, honestly.
And hey, this Saturday we streamed
and
that
this
Central
Saturday
game.
we are streaming the Pueblo Central game.
Important to bring that up too. We will be streaming again.
Oh, thank God it's at 1:00
on April 4th, which will be a 1:00 game. The other ones before were 10:00 games. So, or
South was a 10 o'clock.
was-
West was a 1:00.
okay. Yeah, just for Manny, we need to communicate that. That will be a 1:00 game, Manny. No need to show up anytime before that. Because last time Manny showed up at like 9 or 10.
Oh, poor Manny.
And he was there until the game started. But I've had a really good time streaming the games at Runyon.
It's been such a blast.
The setup on Hobbs is
so amazing.
really fantastic.
And guys,
And,
I want to mention my players of the week are you two, bro. Especially Andy. Andy, you have never commentated before, or at least I don't think you have, and you have done a really good job
Thank you, Dev.
commentating baseball.
And really what that comes down to is Andrew's time spent playing MLB The Show.
Yep.
Obviously, he was playing all those years training, analyzing for the sole purpose of commentating a high school baseball game. But yeah, no, the setup at Hobbs is super cool. The booth is really nice. And
if
we
you'd
got
like
set
to
up.
check out our streams, you can find them on YouTube. You can find recordings of the stream on our YouTube channel, Sting TV, I believe.
Pueblo County Sting
Pueblo
TV.
County Sting TV.
Yeah, you can look those up and watch those. They're a good time to watch. I mean, personally, I've enjoyed going back and watching them, even though I don't like hearing myself that much, but they're still fun to watch. The game with South, unfortunately, we didn't have, I think we only had one camera
And it
angle
really
the entire
wasn't
game.
very good.
It was our first
Andalusia
stream.
Field is not a really solid field to film
It
on.
was our first stream, and so we didn't really know exactly what we were doing. And then on top of that, Nooch just doesn't allow for any angles other than behind the plate. So yeah, we're going to be able to be on the field for this one. And so there will be some good angles. And it'll be a great stream. So for anyone listening, if you can't make it to the baseball game this weekend, which by the way, I love to stream and I love when people watch the stream, but really, if you can make it out to a game, it's on Saturday. Maybe you don't have nothing going on. If you can make it out to the game, they're really fun to watch. And they will be playing on Hobbs again, like we said, and Hobbs is just a cool field to go watch them on. And
I'd love to get a little student section out there. That like just having some chants going. That'd be fun.
yeah, I think they're really fun to go to, and I think that bring your seeds.
Absolutely.
Bring $7 for a Stinger wrap, $6 for a Stinger wrap, and go have yourself a good day.
How about let's take a look at the preview for the game this Saturday against Pueblo Central. See if we can't get a little
absolutely,
bit of insight
Andrew. I can
on
bring
these
that up
guys.
to you, for you. The Pueblo Central Wildcats are 12-6 on the season to the Pueblo County Hornets 13-5. County scores an average of 8.1 runs per game. Central with a 6.1 run per game average. Interestingly enough, we score most of our runs in the first inning. I didn't know that. Batting average, we're pretty much even. On base percentage, pretty much even. Slugging percentage, pretty much even. Fielding percentage, almost dead even. And our win-loss percentage is, again, pretty even.
Close.
So we're all looking, we're all looking pretty similar on that. Technically, I don't know how in depth these national averages go, but both teams
Just the
are
fact that
ahead
Roy
of the
is
national
slugging-
average.
The fact that Roy is slugging .791 is insane, dude.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it is impressive. We have played some common opponents here.
We
Both of
have
us
a
have
game against
lost to
Central. I
Falcon.
think this is our second game against them. So can we find what we got against what we scored against them in the last game? I think it's up. Like higher. Like
What do you mean?
higher. Like scroll more. Last game.
Oh, okay, yeah. So we have played them one time this season, and we beat them 8-4.
And
So-
I think the big thing I'm seeing right there, we have 4 more runs than them, but only 1 more hit. And I think the big thing is that they have 4 errors
To our
in that
none.
game, to our none of that game.
Yeah,
So it kind of seems like, maybe a little bit of defensive struggles on that team that, possibly could take advantage of in a game.
yeah, absolutely. Unfortunately, though, County has been picking up on the errors a little bit. I know the last game, like we said, against East, we had 2.
Yeah.
And then in the South game that we watched, we had 3, or that we streamed.
Yeah. And the West game, I think we had
Didn't we
like
let
3
up a
errors on
run?
one play or something crazy like that.
Didn't we let up our run on those errors?
We did. We
Yeah.
gave up 2 runs on the, it was a throwing error from the third baseman against West.
So, let's hope that they can stay strong, keep those errors down, especially if Central is can keep theirs up. And I'm excited to stream this game. Like I said, if anyone can make it out there for that game,
And if
Come
you
on
can't
out.
tune into
and if you
Pueblo
can't
County
tune
Sting
into
TV,
the Pueblo County Sting TV YouTube page, where we will be streaming that entire game in its entirety with the always amazing Andrew White commentating, and I will just be there.
the entire game in its entirety, though.
Yeah.
One more thing before we move on to the next sport is we do play South today that we recently only were able to beat 4-3
In extra
in a
innings.
game. Yeah, in a game that I believe we should have dominated. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm excited to see the score for that game.
Yeah, absolutely. Me as well.
For sure. Will be an absolutely important match as the Colts are not the team you want to lose to right now at this point in the season.
Yeah, Colts overall 6-11, and if I can bring up the league play standings, they're 1-5 in league play. So
I think their only win is against Centennial, who is 0-6.
yeah, so if we lose to them, that'll bring us down probably another position in league play. So they definitely need to get that win today. So important game for the Pueblo County Hornets. As we move on to the Pueblo County Hornets varsity girls soccer, doing absolutely fantastic this season with an overall record of 11-1-1 classic soccer. Second in league play at 7-0-1, so technically undefeated
Technically.
because Pueblo West is also 7-0-1. I'm
Oh
assuming
my
that
Lord. It just looks like a domination between Pueblo West and County.
yeah,
We
Centennial
have-
sitting at 5-3 in league play. South sitting at 2-6 in league play. Wow, spring season is not your season, guys. East sitting at 2-6 as well. Central at a nice 0-8 on the season.
Dude,
Goals for 3, goals against 57.
why are you even going out there?
So
I think the crazy thing is Pueblo West and County's only goals against in league play are against each other, and that
Yep.
was in the 1-1 tie.
yeah,
That is absurd.
that is kind of
And
insane.
in that tie against West, we were without our best player, best girls soccer player in Pueblo, 10th ranked in the state, Pearson Weimer.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I mean,
So I'm
she was
excited
our,
for
she
the
was our
milk
original
jug.
week 1 player of the week because she was averaging a hat trick over like 3 or 4 games. So,
Yeah.
I mean, just a baller for sure. And hopefully she will be back by the.
So she was back in this most recent game against Centennial,
Okay.
where she did have a goal along with Amy Hilton. There's no stats in for that game. Amy
Womp womp.
Hilton, Macy Martinez, and Aubrey Miller all had goals.
This is looking like a serious soccer team.
It is.
Yeah, it is.
It is
For you
a.
guys.
We are ranked, or as of that game, we were ranked third in 4A division.
Well, let's pull it up. Let's see what
Let's see where we're ranked
class
right now.
rankings are. I do not know what
rankings.
screen that is. Oh, probably the ranking screen.
Nationally, we are ranked number 719. I don't know if that's good. I don't know how many people are on that. Colorado rankings, we are sitting at number 38. And 4A rankings, we are sitting at number 12.
Very nice.
So yeah,
I think the big thing with that, bro, I hate that they do Colorado twice somehow.
I don't know what
yeah.
that is.
Colorado rankings number 38, but also Colorado rankings number 4. We'll take the 4.
We'll take the
So
4.
Colorado rankings, we are sitting at a nice 4th position.
And it does look like if we win out, we'll have a home playoff game, which will be so fun.
That would be fun. Would be a fun one to stream as well.
Absolutely.
Terms of stats overall, again, Pearson Weimar
Still
averaging
almost averaging a hat
2.6
trick.
goals per game.
Jesus.
Amy Helton with 1.4. Lily Adams also with 1.4. We're looking
The fact that she's
at-
averaging almost 3 goals a game and is averaging an assist a game is so awesome. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah. She's a really, really talented soccer player. So good job, Pearson. Keep it up. Again, good job, everybody on the
Great
team.
job. Yeah. Keep it up, dude.
Because obviously what you guys are doing, you're doing it right. So yeah. Good job, varsity girls soccer. Keep on kicking that ball
Into the net.
into the opposing team's net. As we move on to whatever Devin has for us. Devin, what do you got for us?
All right. So, do you guys want to get into volleyball real quick? Or do you,
You know,
want
that's
to
a really good point. I didn't, I did not even think to bring that up, Devin. What are we doing in volleyball?
So it's definitely been something else. Let me pull up our standings real quick.
Pueblo South boys volleyball overall 10-12. In league play, they are 4-6, putting them in the 4th position in the Pikes Peak 1 league. Sorry, Devin, you took way too long to get that up.
I was letting Andy finish talking, but it's okay.
Discovery Canyon, Fountain Fort Carson, Cheyenne Mountain, all are above us in league play. This is kind of a dominant league. Both Discovery Canyon and Fountain Fort Carson are 9-1. Again, we are sitting at 4-6.
At least we're not last.
Oh my God, go up. Go to
Only
Disco
7.
has won 29 sets and lost 3.
Yeah, again, very dominant team. James Irwin, again, I mean,
Not
you said
your
this
year.
last week. We don't know who you are, but
Poor guys.
if
dude.
you guys need to talk to someone, I'm always here for
They
you,
started
man.
off the season 1-1, and now they're 1-22.
Yeah, they are on a 21 game loss streak.
Poor guys.
They have won in league play. They've won 2 sets and they've lost 30. Overall, they've only won 8 sets and they've lost 68. James Irwin, we don't know who you are, but
Please figure it out.
like reach out if you guys need that. In terms of stats, what are we looking at? Kills per set. Evan Budd, 2.7 kills
That's
per
my
set.
king right
Brody
there.
Dunlap, 1.9 kills per set. Jackson Lay, 1.9 kills per set. So
Prom
All
King
3.
Evan Budd.
Prom King Evan Budd leading in kills per set. Also clearing in hitting percentage. Not clearing. It's actually kind of close.
Pretty close.
31% from Evan Budd. 30% for Jackson Lay. 18% for Brody Dunlap. Again, just county domination. You know, that's been the story since the beginning of the season. They just can't keep these county guys down. Total blocks, Evan Budd, 51 total blocks. Jackson Lay, 26. The guy in third, I do not know.
Also a county kid.
Oh, really?
Riley, yeah, Riley.
Oh, he's a freshman. Okay.
Yeah, another county kid.
Let's
Jackson
see.
Lay. Who's Eli Schwartz?
He went to
doesn't go
Connect.
here.
His older brother did.
We did this
doesn't-
whole song
yeah,
and
yeah,
dance
we
last
did.
time.
We did
yeah,
last time.
yeah,
We're doing a
my
dance
bad, my bad.
more.
Luke Vasquez also sounds familiar.
I don't think he's here.
Yeah, I don't think he's
so.
here.
Yeah, it
Thank
sounds like
you.
a Central kid.
We're getting inside information that this young man may or may not go to Central, but he is also leading in a lot of stats. So good job, Luke. We appreciate your contribution to the team because we're all in this together. These guys will be playing their last game tonight at Canyon City, 6:30 p.m. game. So if anyone is wanting
to drive to Canyon City and watch some volleyball, then go right ahead.
We are here. Actually, this episode will not be out today. So when this comes out, the game will already be over. But good job, volleyball boys. I mean, it's a respectable season. It's at least, if we were James Irwin, it'd be a different story and I'd be saying some different words here, but it's a respectable season. So
yeah, we'll be just below 500. I don't think it's anything to trip about.
So good job, varsity boys volleyball. Keep on hitting that ball over the net onto the opposing side of the court and letting it hit the floor. As we move on to Devin, if you can just have anything prepared this episode, that would be great.
So I have everything pulled up.
Yep, just waiting on you.
Do we want to go into lacrosse now?
I guess let's stay on the
let's stay on lacrosse. So overall, we're actually doing pretty good for lacrosse. This is held and hosted by West, but we are 7-4 overall and 4-1 in league. We're in third. We're ranked third in our league. We are only behind Northfield and Middle Park. So both those teams undefeated. So far, let's see if we play them anytime soon. We do play Northfield Friday, so that'll be exciting. Let's check out these stats. I don't know how to read. I don't know what any of this is. Braden Wilson, averaging 3.4 goals per game. Braden Wilson also averaging 2.7 assists. Kind of crazy.
Looks like Braden Wilson's just freaking.
Braden Wilson's just
dominating.
Yeah. Jaron Pashada, who is a Pueblo County Hornet, is leading in draws one. And
the sophomore is winning half of his draws so far this season. And like Devin said, they have a couple more games to play, 3 games to play. They have one on, is that Thursday or Friday? Friday they are playing St. Mary's.
That is tomorrow.
Oh.
5-3?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
5-1. I thought 5-1 is tomorrow.
Yeah, so it is Thursday.
Oh, I thought we were talking
Thursday
about the
they are playing St. Mary's.
St. Mary's, I think, is 0-14 or something crazy like that.
So we should have that one in the bag. Expecting us to be 8-4. Hopefully I didn't just jinx it, but it's not looking like we have any kids from county leading on this stat board. But as a team, we are doing pretty good. Do you guys have anything to say about this?
D1 bench rider Liam Andrews.
Good job, lacrosse players. Keep on getting that ball in your little stick net thingy and throwing it
into the other net thingy.
Into the opposing team's net. Into the bigger net thingy. Good job, gentlemen. As we move on to, we're kind of a bit crunched for time here, but we can move on to the Pueblo County girls tennis, who are completely undefeated.
They're 10-1 on the season.
10-1.
Yeah.
My apologies. They did lose to Discovery Canyon a week back. But otherwise, they are completely undefeated.
4-0 in league play.
4-0 in league play. Lots of sweeps on the board here. And they will be playing in the 4A regionals.
That's regionals, yep.
And that'll be this weekend. And it'll be at the Pueblo City Park for anyone who wants to make it down there and watch the county girls kick some butt, if you will.
Interesting that they're hosting state this year in Pueblo. Usually they do that for the guys every year. They do state in Pueblo, but usually for the girls they do it at Memorial Park or whatever, Memorial Hall over in Colorado Springs. But guess they have decided to make the switch down here. So
yeah, that'll be starting on the 9th.
Not this week, but the week after.
So yeah, if you are in town, if you are available for that, not only this weekend, but yeah, on the 9th, starting at 8 a.m., they will be playing the 4A state championships. And I'm going to take a wild guess here and say that we will have some county girls playing in that state tournament. So
Most likely.
so yeah, make your way out to that if you guys can. Good job, Pueblo County girls tennis. Keep on hitting that ball with your little racket thingy over the other side, making it bounce out of reach of the other player, and then it hits the ground and they didn't hit it back, so you get a point.
Nice.
Good job, guys. Who are we missing, Devin?
Nothing so far. I mean, we did miss track, but there really wasn't anything
We really
new
can't
there.
report on track.
No new records. So no great placements. Cade Fisher.
Cade Fisher getting kicked off the team.
Yeah, we've heard about that. Cade Fisher missing a practice for a volleyball tournament,
Yeah.
and then subsequently being
Soccer. You said volleyball.
Oh,
Soccer.
my apologies.
Shut up.
Sorry, my mind is everywhere. So yeah, missed for a soccer tournament in another state, and then being told by the head coach that he will no longer be running varsity for him for the rest of his high school career. Kind of sad. You want to see at this level of play, you want to see
Yeah.
kind of more encouragement for the sport, obviously, but some of us take it a little more seriously than others. And that is
Yeah.
what it is. You know who you are.
This is not the first. Olivia Leba and Maddie Smith were both also kicked off the team for missing a few practices for a phlebotomy class. So, some rough coaching decisions going on. But hopefully the track team can figure it out, and maybe Delaney Piketty can carry the coaching staff to another state victory.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
So good job, track team. We're talking about the player of the week here. This is our last segment here for the episode. What are we looking at, guys?
So do you guys have anybody in mind?
Got a few.
Okay.
I mean,
I'm gonna let Andy go first. I want Andy.
Devin, I
want to
think you
hear.
should
No,
go
I
first.
want.
You have to go
I
first.
want to hear Andy's.
Whoever smelt the Delta, and you had to go
Okay,
first.
well-
Go for it.
All right. Well, my player of the week, I don't think either one of you guys are going to have, but it's going to be Amy Hilton. Over the last 2 games, she's had 4 goals. One of those games was a full hat trick, and Pearson Weimer has been out, and she has taken a big step up offensively. Pearson Weimer was just carrying our offense for the first half of this season until she got injured, and Amy Hilton has stepped it up extremely and just has played amazingly as a senior, as a leader, and as a striker for this girls soccer team. So she is my pick for player of the week. I don't know, but who you guys have?
Would you like me to go?
All you, Andrew.
All right. So, got a little bit of a controversial pick, or maybe not controversial, but kind of under the radar, I think. JJ Barger is my pick for this week. Just been locked down for a sophomore. I mean, you don't see very many sophomores pitching how JJ Barger has been pitching. And I mean, just to come in during the West game after, Roy gave up, 3 or 2, kind of tough runs, and then to just lock down, and all this while he's leading the team in ERA. I mean, I've got to give it to him just for his performance against Pueblo West, and how he's been doing these past few games.
Okay, as the announcements go on behind us, I'm not sure if you guys can hear those, but we do have to wrap this episode up. I'm going to have to agree with Andrew here on JJ Barger. He's been put into some interesting predicaments here as a sophomore, and he's just shown up in almost every one. I mean, to be a sophomore and to be put in as a closer in some of these really tough games where we know that it matters in this at this point, we're pretty high up there in league standings, and so all of these games kind of matter right now. So for him to be put into those predicaments and being able to just show out as a sophomore, again, it's just impressive. And he's got 2 more years, and I'm very excited to see what he can do with those next 2 years. And so it's going to be a 2-1 JJ Barger, Devin.
Yeah,
Absolutely. No
JJ
disrespect
Barger,
to your
no
pick,
disrespect
of
at all,
course.
but JJ, and he's been going like deep into these relief. He hasn't. I don't know if I've seen him start any games, but he's been coming in, really early in these to relieve guys. Third, fourth inning, and he's finishing a lot of these games. I mean, you see a lot of these stat lines. He's going, 3 2/3, 4 1/3 innings. He's coming in and he's staying in, and he's showing so much maturity on that mound. I mean, I don't know if I've ever seen a sophomore seem so robotic on the mound. I mean, just a machine out there.
Yeah,
no emotions, no nothing at all. Just locked down, does his job, and gets out of there.
Yeah, and we've talked about this on stream. Roy, he's a good pitcher. He throws some heat on the ball, but he can get emotional, and that's for better or for worse. JJ has been able to keep himself really calm, and like you're saying earlier, that's part of the maturity. And I do think that I'm not going to disagree with you guys. I think JJ Barger really does deserve this Player of the Week. So congratulations, JJ Barger. You are our Pueblo County Player of the Week.
Take with that what you will, and if you feel like it, put that on your resume, put that on your college application, Pueblo County Player of the Week. Thank you, everybody, for tuning into this week's Pueblo County Sports Experience. I've been Caleb McClure.
I'm Devin Meyer.
And I'm Andy.
Signing out. See you guys soon.
Later.